You're also creating a really huge project that's going to make a real difference to the community. Could you tell me a little bit about that?
Well, For the Record is a project which is about, well, it's also about tributing black actors. It's about getting black faces out there on poster hoardings, on poster sites, and really just opening up the whole sort of the whole of the UK to black faces that they don't normally see in a context that they don't normally see. And that this year we want to do actors, but next year we want to do like directors. The following year maybe solicitors, lawyers. The year beyond that, doctors. Finally culminating in the year of the Olympics, sportsmen. Mm-hmm.
And why is it so important to you that this project happens?
Well, the difficulty that I have growing up in this society, although it does offer opportunities, it's very difficult I think, for particularly young black people to get enough confidence to really think that they can achieve. Yeah. And I think that part of the reason for that is that our history and our culture is not valued in the same way that other histories and cultures are. And by that I mean that certainly when I was growing up, Africa was seen as not having history, and that the West Indies wasn't even discussed in terms of a history. Slavery was never seen from the point of view of the slaves. It was seen as something that was necessary and it was never made clear how totally dehumanizing and awful an experience that it was. And I just think that what motivates me is trying to just get people to have a pride and a faith and a strong belief in their history, because I think you need that if you're going to have the confidence to really take on the difficulties one faces when trying to succeed in this society.
Before we finish, I want to ask you what you would say to a person who wanted to follow in your footsteps, if they wanted to be a director or a writer.
Okay, I always say the same thing. If you want to be a writer, you have to just write. Just write. Just start writing. Get your pen, get your paper, get your laptop. No one can stop you writing, and you just must keep writing all of the time. Direction's a bit harder. It's a bit more difficult because you need more people when you're trying to direct something. So, but the advice is the same. Get your team together, get your people together, and start making films. Going to film school is very good, it's very interesting, it's a great education, but really you just need to start making films.
Thank you.
No problem.
It can be done.
It certainly can.